Radio. Atlanta's music leader.
Bridge Club
Crew.
Queen. I don't think they hear me shout it. I might have to get a little bit louder, cause I don't think they hear me shout it. Turn me up, man. Chill. When failure's not an option, and stopping is so illogical. Haters gon' hate you constantly, don't see them as an obstacle. Trying to change the article, gonna call the audible. This is what you ought to do, this is what you ought to do. Chill your mind, vibe with Queen. Flow with Atlanta on the bridge between success and social media platform. 106liveradio.com.
Oh, Rich Club Crew. Oh, Rich Club Crew. Oh, Rich Club Crew. Oh, Rich Club Crew.
Welcome, guys. Welcome. We miss you. So, let me get us on here. Here we go. How y'all doing tonight? It is your girl, Queen, Kween. And we're here tonight. We're bridging the gap between entrepreneurs and social media platforms. Allow us to be your bridge to connect, okay? Allow us to be your bridge. So, Nini's so goofy tonight. Hey, I understand. 420 was yesterday, y'all. Don't tell on yourself. Mm-hmm. So, tonight, as we said last week, we're going to be talking to parents of children with A.S.D. It's the acronym for Autism Spectrum Disorder. So, yeah, we have Miss Halima Williams and Sasha Jones, Stacy Wilson, and Ashley Jackson. These are the parents, and we're just gonna show them some love. How about that? Right. Mhm. Very interesting.
We're gonna also talk about with the hot topics today. Your girl Monica, she kind of got Twitter on a rampage. Tell them don't mess with Monica. So stay tuned. We're also gonna talk about Mike Tyson today. He had to Chris Rock somebody. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay tuned with that. And we're also gonna talk about DJ Envy and his wife. They had a book. They wrote a book together, and
Okay.
yeah, they put it all out there. So you guys, y'all stay tuned for that.
Ooh,
Yeah,
down the letter, Josie.
I think it's cool.
You think it's cool?
Yeah, you and your husband sit, y'all write a book, and y'all talk about your lives, what happened when y'all met.
Okay,
that's how things going. So.
All right, so we'll get on that topic.
Yes.
So, yeah, if you want to be a part of the show, remember, you can go to bridgeclubcrew@gmail.com. Some people reach out through our Instagram, Bridge Club Crew. Remember, crew being spelled CRU. And yeah, the doors are open for the connection. It's like we're a network here. We're networking and getting you guys heard and seen.
Right.
Yeah, so don't pass Bridge Club Crew up. Also, tonight, if you want to donate, well, I won't say donate. Let's say support.
Yes.
Support Bridge Club Crew.
Yes.
There it is at the bottom of the screen. Cash App, $BCCRU. Okay. Yeah, how about that? So we'll be right back. You're listening to 106 Live Radio, where excitement meets diversity 24/7. It's your girl Queen, and Nene with the Bridge Club crew. We'll be right back.
That's right. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, people.
I don't wanna rain on this parade, but I'm starting to question that was made. I'm not looking for just an affair. Want a love that is based on truth, not just dare. Not hurt my pride if right now you decide that you are not ready to settle down. If you want my heart, then it's time that you start to act like you're mine in the light and the dark. If you love me, say it. If you trust me, do it. If you want me, show it. If you need me, prove it. If you love me, say it. If you trust me, do it. If you want me, show it. If you need me, prove it. You see now actions speak louder. So don't just say things that I've already heard. On to body without your soul. I don't want love who come here and go. Not hurt my pride if right now you decide that you are not ready to settle down. But if you want my heart, then it's time that you start to act like you're mine in the light and the dark. If you love me, say it. If you trust me, do it. If you want me, show it. If you need me, prove it. If you love me, say it. If you trust me, do it. If you want me, show it. Prove it. If you love me, say it. Say you want me, baby. I will do what you want to do. Yes, I will. Prove it. Say it, baby. So yeah, baby, give it. Show it. Prove it. Oh, I wanna touch you, baby, and spread my love all around you, honey. And if you can, you gotta show it, baby. True love will show it, prove it, say it, do it, show it, prove it, oh baby, say it, oh baby, do it, my sweet baby, show it, my sweet baby, prove it, my sweet baby, do it, my show it, prove it, say it, do it, oh baby, show it, prove it, say it, do it, show it, prove lots of flavor.
brother, I can feel your pain. You see, I know how it feels to truly be struggling. You've been beat down and abused, confused and misused. And even though the world may say you can't, there's something you can do. And that's cry, 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 cry. Don't keep your hurt trapped inside. Let go of your hold of foolish pride. Just go ahead and lift your head and cry, 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 cry. Just let the tears blind your eyes, so that you walk by faith and not by sight. Go ahead, just lift your head and cry, 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 Sister, sister, I can tell when I look at you that you're tired of living the life instead of the truth. Isn't that true? But the truth is that in God's eyes, you are so rare that's meant to fly. So spread your wings and touch the sky. Lift your choice, lift your voice, cry, 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 cry. Don't keep your hurt trapped inside. Let go of your hold of foolish pride. Just go ahead and lift your head and cry, 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 cry. Just let the tears blind your eyes, so that you walk by faith and not by sight. Go ahead, just lift your head and cry,
That was Truth Anderson. Travis Truth Anderson with
goodness.
Cry. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That's a gospel Christian song. Our boy Truth. He also donated down at the bottom of the screen. Truth Anderson donated $25. Thank you so much. We appreciate you for that.
He's a true fan. He's a true fan. He really is.
We love you guys. We do. Like, thank you. Every time we see your name pop up anywhere, it's amazing. Thank you for supporting. To you, Nene, let's get on the story.
Yeah, so we're gonna start with my girl Monica. Oh, I love Monica. I love her personality. I love everything about her, but she got, Twitter a little pissed off when she decided to go and visit her ex-boo, C Murder.
Ooh.
Yeah, but that was so many years ago. So they say it's still a connection there, that she still stayed friends, and she went to visit her friends. So, Twitter was a little upset with that.
So you okay with that?
Yes, hold up now. She divorced Shannon Brown in 2019. So
okay.
she's
how many years was he incarcerated?
Oh, he was incarcerated he's been incarcerated since 2002.
2002?
2002. Yeah. So you can do the math, because it's been a very, 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 very long time.
You know what? that goes back to one of our topics that we had in the show where we were talking about exes and
Oh yeah.
But like, how long have you been thinking about this guy? It's like you going backwards. Like, did you ever?
Wait, she was married to Shannon Brown for 9
She was married twice, right?
Yes, but she was her last husband. She was married, Shannon Brown, for 9 years. I thought what we was talking about wasn't really in a relationship. So she's not in a relationship. She's single. So why can't she go and visit?
I don't know about all that though.
Her ex-boo, but y'all know Monica. She kind of snapped back, She told Twitter, she said, y'all not gonna trigger my Sunday. Like that's not gonna happen. But what y'all can do is go and watch the country award because she was there.
Okay.
She was performing with Jimmy Allen and Little Big Town. I guess there was the country singers or whatever. Okay. And they had a new song called Pray. So, that's
so go check Monica out. Check her new song.
Check her new song out,
I don't know. I think I feel some type of way.
Really?
It's me.
Oh my gosh.
Just me.
I love you, Monica. Go and visit your boo. Shoot. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
So I just think people should
mind their business.
Exactly. Mind your business.
Yeah, I heard Nene, she a different type.
Exactly. I'm different.
That's her motto.
Oh man. So well, our next topic is about y'all know him. He hosts the Breakfast Club. DJ Envy and his wife. They wrote a book, and the name of their book is Real Life, Real Love. Ooh. Oh, look at them. They've been together ever since they were 16, you guys.
Oh
yes. And one of their main
baby love.
And one of the main topics that they actually talked about, what I guess caught everybody's eye, is his wife said that she faked her orgasms for 10 years. And he said his feelings was hurt, you guys.
He should be.
He said his feelings were hurt because he thought he was doing it. He thought he was doing it.
Just imagine. All them years of faking it.
Right.
All them years of faking that thing.
But they were young. You know what I'm saying? So 16.
Do you think she did it just to keep him?
I don't know. Maybe she didn't know and he
or
didn't
do you
know?
think she's upset with him and it came out? Like, what is it? What?
They was just telling it all, It was a lot. It was different parts, and you guys make sure y'all go read the book. That she talked on his infidelity, and how she dealt with that. But they have much love for each other, and she just put it out there.
Okay,
but they were 16. He didn't really know what he was doing,
Oh, come on now, that's when I was 16. It was the 16-year-olds that knew what they were doing.
I said him.
She had to fake it all these years.
I said, I was baffled too. I said 10 whole years. I would have been like, hey, look, we're gonna have to work at this. Wait a minute.
But why? Like, I still don't get it.
Why you don't get it?
Because like, when do you say to your husband, you know what? I need you to do something different. I need you to do this right. We've been together since we were kids. So hey, I need you to, I can talk to you, right? I can say, hey baby, yeah, can we work on this part? Because he loving it up for nothing.
I guess to her, I have no idea.
I feel so sorry for the guy.
I just say go read the book. They have a lot of details.
Now we're gonna hear about the divorce.
Never that. Okay. They've been together for a very long time.
Okay.
All right. So.
Okay. And what about Mr. Mike Tyson?
Ooh, y'all. Mr. Mike Tyson had to go ahead and Chris Rock somebody. Every time you turn around, you got these so-called fans taunting him. So he was on a plane in LA, and one of the passengers, he was very intoxicated, and he went to taunt him. So Mike Tyson, he didn't have a good day. So he just started beating him on top of the head and letting him know, you don't want this. Basically, yes.
This like the second time this month. Was it this month?
No, I think it was. I think
month?
That happened. No,
somebody
that was this month. It was a comedian
tried him.
They must don't know. Mike still got them hands, and I guess the passenger felt it.
Did you see the video?
I did. You guys got to go check out the video.
We had the video. I just can't play it right now because we talking about children tonight. And We want to show the violence all live, but
yeah, it was. Y'all know how Mike box. He just got a little quicker on this.
he
one.
did like a
He did
triple,
like a 45 piece.
all at once. Bow, 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 bow.
Right. That dude was devastated. He didn't know. He forgot who he was talking to.
Why?
He
I
forgot.
don't understand. What's in the water? Come on, people.
He forgot who he was talking to. I guess, freedom
He
of speech
forgot
ain't
who-
good everywhere. I'm trying to say. People got to slow down and understand that, they real. They got feelings too.
Yeah. He minding his business. He on his flight.
Right.
And this guy's behind him like.
Man actually got up. Please, y'all, go check the video out. The man stood up.
He wanted it?
Yeah, he did.
He wanted to be Chris Rock.
And he got 45 piece and got Chris rocked.
Oh,
well,
man.
that is the gossip
for this evening. All right, so remember you're listening to 106liveradio.com, where excitement meets diversity 24/7. It is your girl Queen and Nene of Bridge Club Cru, and we will be right back after this break. Yep.
Broadcasting live from Atlanta while serving the entire globe. It's the fastest growing radio on the web. It's 106liveradio.com.
To protect his home and family from disaster, Steve used courage, wisdom, and his camera phone.
That should do it.
Way to go, Steve! By simply taking digital pictures of his family's important documents, Steve can always have them stored safely online, no matter when disaster strikes. Learn other simple ways to protect your home and family before a natural disaster at ready.gov. That's ready.gov. A message from FEMA and the Ad Council.
Don't it hurt so bad?
Irritable bowel syndrome, or IBS, is so common that it's likely you know at least one person with this functional disorder. Some IBS facts are 13 to 20% of individuals, approximately 5 to 7.5 million individuals are living with IBS. People of all ages have IBS, from young children to the elderly. The economic burden of IBS is $6.5 billion annually. Individuals with IBS miss on average 13 days of work per year, leading to a further $8 billion in lost productivity. The primary symptoms are what we call the ABCDs of IBS: abdominal pain, bloating, constipation, and diarrhea. Symptoms can come and go, so you might feel well for a while only to get symptoms again. For more information, please visit badgut.org.
Adopt US Kids presents What to Expect When You're Expecting a Teenager. Learning the Lingo.
GOAT, G-O-A-T, acronym, stands for Greatest of All Time. As in, spaghetti sandwiches for dinner? They're my fave. Dad, you're the GOAT.
You don't have to speak teen to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same. Visit adoptuskids.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Wake up and text. Text and eat. Text and catch the bus. Text and miss your stop. Wait. Text and be late to work. Sorry, I'm late. Text and work. Text and pretend to work. Text and act surprised when someone calls you out for not working.
Who, me?
Text and meet up with a friend you haven't seen in forever.
Hi. Oh, hey.
Text and complain that they're on their phone the whole time. Text and listen to them complain that you're on your phone the whole time. Text and whatever. But when you get behind the wheel, give your phone to a passenger. Put it in the glove box. Just don't text and drive. Visit StopTextsStopWrecks.org. A public service announcement brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Hey, hon, what you doing with your phone? Taking pictures?
No, I'm asking it questions.
Like what?
Hey, Bobo, do flowers have best friends?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that. Hey, follow me. I want to show you something. Look, flowers do have best friends.
Whoa.
Some answers can only be found in nature. Discover the unsearchable. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a trail near you. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Thinking of changing your marketing strategy? 106 Live Radio is the solution you need to promote your goods and services. For a limited time only, we are offering special advertising rates on our fast-growing radio network. We can also help you create an audio commercial or a website banner that fits your business needs. It is just that simple. Visit our website at 106liveradio.com for details.
Bringing you the best show and music 24/7 on your favorite radio. It's 106liveradio.com.
Broadcasting live from Atlanta while serving the...
In 1990, in Severn, Maryland, the daughter of a clergyman was discovered by a music industry insider while pumping gas at a service station. The odds of her getting signed and spending 11 weeks at #1 on the U.S. singles charts? 1 in 19 million. The odds of this former church choir singer going on to sell 40 million records? 1 in 15 million. The odds of the same woman winning 6 Grammy Awards and starring in 2 Broadway plays? 1 in 75 million. The odds of this musician and performer having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 150. I'm Toni Braxton, and I encourage you to learn the signs of autism at autismspeaks.org. Early diagnosis can make a lifetime of difference.
What happened? Oh, it was too short. Okay. All right. All right, let's go back to this. Okay, where we at? All right, that was Toni Braxton with her commercial about autism, children with autism. But tonight we're here with the parents of children of A.S.D. How y'all feel about that? It's nice, ladies. Y'all look quiet.
Yes. Yeah, I remember when she first had her son, and she first found out that he was artistic. So she did all the research she could to try to help him improve it, and she decided to get her own foundation and went from there.
And so tonight, you guys see that Nini's not alone. She's sitting there with Miss Sasha J. She's no stranger, you guys. She comes here for the show topics and light it up. Yes. We love Sasha around here. So thank you, Sasha, for being here tonight.
Thank you guys for having me again.
Sasha is also here because she has a child with autism. And before we get into that, I want to talk about the different levels. There are different levels to autism. There's level 1. Level 1 is the lowest classification where they need help with planning skills and social interaction. Also, level 2, they require, they have trouble with verbal communication and having very restricted interests and frequently with frequent repetitive behaviors. Oh. Yeah. Tongue tied there. And level 3 are individuals that have limited ability and they interact with others. Limit ability to interact with others.
So the level 3 is like
severe.
Severe.
Right.
Oh, okay.
And so what level would you say that your child, Sasha, is at?
My baby would be a level 3.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Level 3?
He's severe.
Oh, he's severe. Okay. So being that he's level 3, how do you interact with him?
I talk to him. I use sign language, and he's still independent. Mm-hmm. He just doesn't have that vocal part. So he uses his signs and his movements to let me know what he's wanting.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. How old is your son?
He's 18, my stepson.
All right.
Oh, he's your stepson?
Awesome.
Your son?
Yeah, my son.
Yeah, your son.
He's grown man, but he's still my baby.
Oh, wow. So do he have I hear that a lot of them have meltdowns. They call them meltdowns.
Yes, meltdowns.
How do you handle the
correct.
meltdowns?
You have to have patience and you have to pay attention because sometimes when they have these meltdowns, it may seem like they're just spazzing out, just, going wild. So you have to pay attention because during those meltdowns, they'll actually tell you what's wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll tell you. Like, you just have to pay attention and kind of understand it. Like, if they're hungry, they'll start punching their stomach, or if their head is hurting, they'll grab their head.
Okay.
If they're frustrated, if it's too much noise, they'll grab their ears.
Right.
You just have to pay attention to the signs.
All right. So do you have any issues like I know in public?
Yes.
How do you handle
Phoenix, if he's not around familiarity, he's into routine. So if he's around people that he doesn't know in an open setting, it triggers the meltdowns, especially if there's a lot of people in the close vicinity.
Oh.
Well, you said his name was Phoenix, so we don't didn't have to ask that. So let's talk about Sasha Jones.
Okay.
Let's talk about Sasha. What do you do in your spare time? Being that you're an entrepreneur and all, and that's what it's about tonight. It's about the parents. So how do you free your time? What do you do?
Oh, my free time. I actually like to write music. I like to create poetry, which is just music to me with, words.
You can turn it into a song, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I like to write songs. I like to knit.
Oh, wow.
And then when I'm not doing, just something random, I also have side businesses that I have. I have my notary business. I'm a financial advisor. I know how to help people that want to create a business and the process to go about doing that as well.
Okay, well, we're going to get some of your information so we can make that connection.
Right. You my friend already. Not only do you come and do topics, you know what I mean, but you do it all, I need you to notarize my business.
She's working on them taxes too. Sooner. I heard.
Well, I definitely commend you, man. It's a lot.
That's a lot. Like, it's like, how do you find the time?
You got businesses, then you're dealing with your kids.
Right.
Like, you are an awesome woman.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you, ladies.
So, Sasha, tell us a little bit about this audio that you sent to us of Phoenix.
So Phoenix, he likes to sing. They actually call him Baby Luther in school.
Okay.
He'll get up and he'll sing a tune. If he hears something he likes, he's gonna sing it. So right now, in this particular video, he was into Danny Lay. I think he might have a little crush on her.
Okay. Watch
so
out,
the clip
Danny.
is about him singing "Take It Easy."
Okay, let's listen.
Wow.
I
can hear
it.
Wow.
Nice job.
Hey. He got a tone.
All right.
Oh my God. We can do a duo. You know what I mean? I'm trying.
Do it.
Do it.
Awesome.
Wow.
We see what his hobby is.
Yes, he loves to sing.
You get it from you? He doing the writing? You do the writing for him?
I'm trying to get him on the team, but he said he's a one-man band.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I won't make this money on my own.
Thanks, Sasha. So we also have tonight Stacy Wilson. We're going to bring Stacy in on live streaming. There you are, Stacy. How you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are y'all? Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Hi, Stacy.
Hey.
All right. So you heard us talking about the different levels. One being the lowest level, and 3 being the most severe. Which level would you say your child is at?
He's level 1. He was diagnosed with Asperger's.
Okay. Okay. So are there any recreational things that he likes to do? Is he into?
So we got him diagnosed late, so because we didn't know anything about the spectrum. And so when we got him diagnosed, we ended up getting an education advocate, and so she was able to help us get everything we needed to get him the support he needed in school and stuff like that. And so that's when we started learning about his different interests, because we really did. To us, it just seemed like he just was socially withdrawn and just all over the place. But once we got him diagnosed and we got him an education advocate and started really understanding the different resources to help him find his way, he developed this interest in cars. Cleaning cars and fixing the body of cars. He became very interested in it. And when we relocated up north, we then got him in the school system. They had a school for it was open to all of the kids in the school. It wasn't just for like children who had IEPs or on the spectrum and things like that. It was for all of the kids in the school to be considered. You had to be chosen out of all of the children in the pool of students in the county, and it was only 75 slots, and it was his first semester there, and he got selected, and he was in an automotive collision technology program until he graduated high school. So he's into cars, and now he owns and operates his own LLC with his father, detailing cars.
Wow, that's amazing.
Wow, that is a lot.
That is awesome.
Smart guy. So, the show being about you, Mommy. What are you doing in your spare time? How do you find time to do the things that you do?
I got my hands in a lot of pots. I write, publish, produce poetry. It's one of my favorite things to do. That's actually my wind down / therapy time. I also mentor young girls and women. So I have a 501c3. And I like that. I like that. Actually, most people will be like, that's heavy. That's a lot. But I enjoy it. I enjoy the one-on-ones. I enjoy the virtual events. And so that's what I do. And then my husband and I we partnered together, and we're dabbling into relationship communities. Not these relationship coaches and gurus. Not that. That's not us. We're not that. We don't do that. We don't know what that is. Just a podcast to talk about what it really is, what's really going on, and if you can relate, you can relate, and if not, that's cool too. So, yeah. And I'm also Terrell's office administrator for his detailing business. And if you know anything about children on the spectrum, honey, don't play with their money. And they business. He'll be like, did you book that job? Yeah. So yeah, got a whole bunch of pots boiling, but everything's cooking.
Okay.
Wow. It's like
what you got?
Super powerful. You're superwoman. I swear, it's going around. Sasha to Stacy, they all got all kind of businesses.
Yes.
I love it. God.
So, Stacy, you have any? Stacy was also one of our past guests on the show, and she does spoken word, and we have one of her spoken word. Why am I being looked up like that? What I do? Her song, I said her song. Her poetry is about my hair, but tonight, do you have anything special that you like to bring us tonight?
Child,
I'm sorry, guys. I keep getting looks, so I keep freezing up. I'm in trouble. Did I do something wrong?
Queen is beautiful, you guys. We're just listening.
Just by that beauty over there,
right?
Thank you, ladies.
They're looking at you like you sideswiped them, and did you sideswipe them, Queen?
Great job.
I do. I released a poetry book in the summer of 2021 called Dear Black Man, You Matter. And in that book, I wrote poems to dedicated to the Black man, but I highlighted 14 men and young men that I knew personally that impacted my life. And so there is a section in the book that's dedicated to my son, and it's called Generation Next. So I have a piece from that I'll read. It's really short. I promise I'm not long-winded. So here it is. It's called Autistic Me.
Okay, let's go.
When they see me, they see a man. 6'2", size 13 shoe with brown skin. They are intimidated by me, threatened. They've made up in their minds about who I am and what I'm here to do, not understanding how far they are from the truth. I am a man, yes, who understands differently. Because they're focused on the aesthetics of me, a scary black man is all they see. So I have to be mindful of my surroundings. I won't have time to explain who I am or even what I understand. I'll be too busy defending myself for being a black man. And that's that piece.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Thank you. That's nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Powerful words. Wow.
Indeed. So, also tonight, we have Miss Lady Lima. There you are.
Hey, y'all. Good evening, everybody.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How's everybody?
We're doing fine.
Good.
I'm trying to work this thing out, so y'all bear with me a little bit.
You are doing an awesome job. Lima, wow.
Hey, Nene. I haven't seen you in forever.
You know, that is, wow. It's a small world.
Oh, you know her, Stacy? You know Lima? Oh.
No, I don't.
Okay. So, how you doing?
I'm good.
Halima?
I'm doing good.
So we were talking about the different levels of autism, A.S.D, and from 1 to 3, which one would you say that your child is?
So I would say Gabe, when we first got him diagnosed, he started off at a level 2. And now he's a 1.
Awesome.
Okay. So it can transition back to oh really?
Wow. Yeah. So like with the different therapies and stuff that they receive, they can definitely get better.
Yes.
Doesn't always stay the same.
Okay, well, I'm learning something tonight. Thank you for that. Okay. And so do he have any things that he like to do? We like to get into. What does he do for fun?
So for fun, he plays video games. He has a godfather who's a minister of music. So he loves piano lessons.
Okay.
So he does piano lessons. Yeah, and his newest hobby is riding his bike. He learned how to do that. So now he's trying to learn how to do all types of tricks and standing up on it and going real fast down hills and
all the dangerous stuff.
All the dangerous stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that's his newest hobby is riding his bike.
Nice.
Okay. So, Miss Halima, let's talk about you.
Okay.
So what do you like to do in your spare time?
I like to garden, which is something that I never thought I'd get into, but I have like a full mini garden. Outside I grow tomatoes and kale and greens and basil, cilantro, parsley, lettuce, green onions, some broccoli going. I like to do that. I also love to cook. Cooking is definitely a hobby. It's like one of my biggest de-stressors.
Well, you need to come and distress at my house. Listen, guys, she sent in some pictures. I want you all to see the pictures, and then we also have
I
a video.
got hungry immediately. No wonder she got the grocery store in her
Yeah,
yard.
do you see this? Oh my. Foodie's dream world.
Oh my God.
Yes.
How in the world did you? It's just pretty.
It is so pretty.
It tastes good too.
Oh man.
Oh, wow.
I mean, how can I get a plate?
Maybe I'll come to the studio and cook for y'all one day.
Oh, please do.
Please.
Don't start.
I'll be here.
We love to eat.
For real. Let's do
Wow,
that.
amazing.
Thank you.
That looks good. You also sent in a video, so we want to check out your video as well.
Okay.
And then to the video, we're going to go into a break. All right, ladies. Let's see what Halima is doing over here.
Tonight I made fettuccine with homemade Alfredo topped with chicken and seafood. Made homemade garlic butter for the Italian bread. Humbly the hood wife that cooks.
My heart is so cold, my energy is contagious. All the pain, I can't take it. I'm staying grounded and graceful, cause I know everything that I've been through only made me count my blessings daily. Yeah, they've been acting shady, but I don't take it personal. The memories fading, I'm enjoying the moment. I've been smelling the roses, taking time to reflect, stepping back, the truth unfolding, unfolding. Got nothing to prove, cause I'm not the flow. I've been in the booth, speaking to my soul. You know that I'm true, either way it goes, either way it goes. I cannot turn close, staying on the low. I've been protecting my soul. If your intentions are not pure, I can't let you get too close, cause I'm vibrating high. Ain't got time for your ego. These
All right. That was Halima.
Like, oh my God.
That parsley came from the garden too. That was on top. You know, Black people, we put parsley on everything because it make it look
Everything, yes.
That's right.
Awesome.
All right. When you start that restaurant, though?
You know what? That's in the making.
Yes.
That's definitely in the making.
All right. Well, like I said before, we're going into a break and we will be right back, you guys.
Broadcasting live from Atlanta while serving the entire globe. It's the fastest growing radio on the web. It's 106liveradio.com.
To some, a baby's babbling doesn't mean much, but it does. Especially if there's no babbling at all. Little to no babbling by 12 months or later is just one of the possible signs of autism in children. Learn more at autismspeaks.org. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
It takes more than a day to educate the American youth about the risks of getting stewed, claiming the lives of more than 90,000 people every year. It is your role as a responsible adult to initiate the conversation that nobody is willing to talk about. Speak with your friends and family who you've noticed are reliant on heavy drinking. As a parent, teach your children about the alcohol misuse and help them build coping skills. Tell them that stress, anger, loneliness, and peer pressure are a part of life and should not cause them to give in to liquor for relaxation. Please visit nationaltoday.com for more details.
Morning, Mama. How you feeling?
Great, and I'm ready for you today.
I'm checking in on ya. Morning meditation?
Check.
Dressed and ready to work out?
Check.
Check your blood pressure yet?
And check.
Boom! Great job, Mom. And about those gold earrings.
No, ma'am.
Now more than ever, it's important that we protect our hearts and the hearts of those we love. Monitor your blood pressure daily and help each other stay motivated. Rally your squad to take the online pledge at releasethepressure.org. Brought to you by the Release the Pressure Coalition and the Ad Council.
Hey friends, it's your young auntie, Miss Lovely T with 106liveradio.com. And this is what's happening in Atlanta. I'm looking for some excitement. I got you. Hey, I'm looking for something kid-friendly. Hey, I got you. I'm looking for some me time. I got you. I'm just looking for some good food. Don't worry, I got you. I'm looking for something healthy. I got you, girl. Don't worry. Go on and stay tuned, friends, to hear all about it. This is not a show you want to miss.
It's What's Happening in Atlanta with Miss Lovely T. Tune in every Saturday from 3 to 4 p.m. on 106liveradio.com.
Time for today's STEM tip. Okay, you know recycling is important. No one wants plastic in the ocean. Here's a cool way to repurpose a plastic bottle. Build an awesome terrarium. Cut a large plastic bottle in half and fill the base with sand, pebbles, potting soil, and your favorite plant. I chose an African violet. Put the top of the bottle over your base and place it in the sun. Your plant will grow sealed in its own ecosystem. Fun, right? Learn more at She Can STEM. A message from the Ad Council.
Prediabetes is serious and more common than most people realize. 1 in 3 American adults has prediabetes, and more than 80% don't know they have it. Prediabetes is a serious medical condition that puts you at high risk for type 2 diabetes. But now, North Carolina residents with prediabetes can enroll in a free or low-cost national diabetes prevention program. Get started now at joinaprogram.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its pre-diabetes awareness partners.
Are you thinking of changing your marketing strategy? 106 Live Radio is the solution you need to promote your goods and services. We are offering special advertising rates on our fast-growing radio network. We can also help you create an audio commercial or a website banner that fits your business needs. It is just that simple. Visit our website at 106liveradio.com for details.
Bringing you the best shows and music 24/7 on your favorite radio. It's 106liveradio.com.
Broadcasting live from Atlanta while serving the entire globe. It's the fastest growing radio on the web. It's 106liveradio.com.
To some, a baby's babbling doesn't mean much, but it does.
And we're back.
Why are you laughing? You still hungry?
Yeah, that part.
Oh, God.
So, yeah, we're back with the parents of children with A.S.D. and tonight is about the parents. And so we have Miss Stacy Wilson, we have Miss Halima, and also Sasha Jones.
Yes.
Ladies, yeah, super women.
These women are super
women. Yeah. There she is. There's Halima. So we're about to get ready to go into our second half of the show. But before we go, I definitely want you guys to do you all want to put out your IGs if this is the time to do so, if people want to connect with you guys? Or Sasha, Halima. Oh, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know if you wanted to go in a particular order.
Okay, well, we'll start with you, Stacey.
Oh, okay, sure. You can connect with me at Simply Stacy Poetry at Instagram. I think I got the same handle on Facebook. Child, I don't know these social media. Yeah, Simply Stacy Poetry, and that's Stacy without an E.
And what about you, Halima?
You can connect with me at Coach Lady Lima, Lima, on Instagram and Facebook. That's where I post like a lot of my recipes, cooking videos, and a lot of encouragement and things to keep myself uplifted as well as other people. So it's Coach Lady Lima on IG and on Facebook. And I'm also on TikTok as the Hood Wife That Cooks.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, I like that.
Oh, man, your topic just made me want to click on it. Like,
yeah.
Oh,
right,
awesome.
You can reach me on Instagram at Sasha Bless 6.
Okay. And give out notaries and all that.
Notaries, information for business licenses.
Right. Yeah, Stacy with
Just
the
want to talk to another
poetry.
adult,
Like,
parent that's stuck in the house with kids. I'm here to connect.
That's right.
All right. So on our second half tonight, we're going to be going into sports. Of course, we do our sports gossip. And then we're going to come back with questionnaires for the ladies again from the audience, from us. And so we will be right back again. That was a quick little break there, huh? But that's how it is here. Again, you're listening to
for y'all.
Radio.
I said, I wish I had a plate for y'all to nibble on right quick.
I wish you did too.
Oh my God. You coming in. We booking her.
She's booked. She just got to get in here.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be here. And I'll be here. Right with her.
I know that's right, Sasha. All right. So you're listening to 106liveradio.com, where excitement meets diversity 24/7. And we will be right back after this other break. All right.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Hey, we got the cook and the chef and the poetry.
All that.
Rich Club.
Rich Club Cru.
Queen. I don't think they hear me shout it.
You know I love Liddy.
I might have to get a little bit louder because I don't think they hear me shout it. Turn me up, man. Buffet is not an option, and stopping is so illogical. Haters gon' hate you constantly, don't see them as an obstacle. Trying to change the articles, gonna call the audible. This is what you ought to do, this is what you ought to do. Chill your mind, vibe with Queen. Flow with Atlanta on the bridge between success and social media platform. 106liveradio.com.
Oh, Rich Club Cru. Oh, Rich Club Cru. Oh, Rich Club Cru.
All right, we're back, and we're talking to parents of children with A.S.D. This is Autism, National Autism Awareness Month, and we're here with the parents. We have Miss Halima Magby, Stacy Wilson, and Sasha Jones tonight. So we're gonna start on our sports.
Oh yes, let's get into sports, you guys. You all know our Hawks is not doing too well this first round. We still got a long ways to go, but Jimmy Butler scored 45 points on our boys. So right now the Hawks are 2-0. Also, the Celtics, they're doing good. They rallied in their second half. They beat the Nets 114-107. So all you Celtic fans, you know you guys are excited about that. And the Bulls, they beat the Bucks to tie. So their series first round, they tied. So their scores were like 114-110. So it's playoff season, you guys. So we just gotta cheer on our Hawks. Get them in. They just got to get in there.
We need to show some love and support, right?
Right. Come on, Hawks. Come on. Our Braves did it. Come on.
Where's the love?
Okay. So yeah, that's just the briefing on, sports gossip.
All right. Thank you for that, Miss Nene. And I know we just got back, but guess what we about to do? Go right back on break. And we will come back again with the parents. We have Miss Stacy Wilson, Miss Halima Magby, and also Sasha Jones. Sasha.
Got that name for a reason.
Y'all need to check Sasha out on these topics, though. Come in. We're going to listen to one of our artists, Ahmad Smith, with Purple Violin.
Cause it's a purple violin, baby, we just vibing. It's the glow on your skin, yeah. Baby, where do I end? It's the beauty within. I just wanna stay in with you, yeah. I wanna show you just how much I really love you, cause you stayed right by my side when no one else would. Sweet like grapes, I do want you. I'm just trying to keep my cool. Yeah, cause all my life I've been searching for a lover. Ain't no other woman make me fall in love in. You deserve the world, girl. Happy you in my world. Whatever you want, girl. I'm just pulling strings. It's a purple violin, baby, we just vibing. It's the glow on your skin, yeah. Baby, where do I end? It's the beauty within. I just wanna stay in with you. Can I stay in with you? Celebrate all you do, baby, missing and you. I know a thing or two about love, about trust. And there ain't no way that I'm giving it up. No. 'Cause this love we have is enough. And I know it's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. And we've gotta faith it out. But it just takes two. Takes two. Takes two. Takes two. 'Cause it's a purple violin. Baby, we just vibing. It's the glow on your skin. Ooh, yeah. Baby, where do I end? It's the beauty within. I just wanna stay in with you. Yeah. Where do I?
While he was scheming, I was beaming in the beamer, just steaming. Can't believe that I caught my man cheating. So I found another way to make him pay for it all. So I went to Neiman Marcus on a shopping spree. And on the way I grabbed Sully and Mia. And as the cash box rang, I thought everything away. There goes the dreams we used to say. There goes the times we spent away. There goes the love I had, but you cheated on me, and that's for that now. There goes the house we made a home. There goes you'll never leave me alone. For all the lies you told, this is what you own. When your man wanna get up wild, just go back and hit him up style. Get your hands on his cash and spend until the last time for all the hard times. When you go, then everything goes. From the crib to the ride and the clothes. So you better let him know that if he mess up, you gotta hit him up. While he was bragging, I was coming down the hill just a dragging. All his pictures and his clothes in the bagging. Sold everything else till there was just nothing left. And I paid all the bills about a month too late. It's a shame we have to play these games. The love we had just fade away. There goes the dreams we used to say. There goes the times we spent away. There goes the love I had, but you cheated on me, and that's for that now. There goes the house we made a home. There goes you'll never leave me alone. For all the lies you told, this is what you own. Gonna get up wild. Just go back and hit him up style. Put your hands on his cash and spend until the last time for all the hard times. When you go, then everything goes. From the crib to the ride and the clothes. So you better let him know that if you mess up, you gotta hit him up. Hey ladies, gonna get up wild. Just go back and hit him up style. Put your hands on his cash and spend until the last time for all the hard times. When you go, then everything goes. From the crib to the ride and the clothes. So you better let him know that if you mess up, you gotta hit him up. All of the dreams you sold left me out in the cold. What happened to the days when we used to trust each other? And all of the things I sold will take you until you get old to get them back without me. 'Cause revenge is better than money, you say. Gonna get so wild. Just go back and hit 'em up style. When we go, then everything goes. From the crib to the ride and the clothes. So you better let him know that if you mess up, you gotta hit 'em up. Hey ladies, hey ladies, hey ladies, hey ladies, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
In 1990, in Severn, Maryland, the daughter of a clergyman was discovered by a music industry insider while pumping gas at a service station. The odds of her getting signed and spending 11 weeks at #1 on the U.S. singles charts? 1 in 19 million. The odds of this former church choir singer going on to sell 40 million records? 1 in 15 million. The odds of the same woman winning 6 Grammy Awards and starring in 2 Broadway plays? 1 in 75 million. The odds of this musician and performer having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 150. I'm Toni Braxton, and I encourage you to learn the signs of autism at autismspeaks.org. Early diagnosis can make a lifetime of difference.
All right. Check that out. That was Toni Braxton's commercial about children with autism. And we're back with our ladies of the night. There I am. Miss Stacy Wilson, Halima Magby, and Miss Sasha Jones. Y'all bear with me. Oh Lord, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, let me get my girl on. Here you go. There we go. All right. So how you ladies feeling tonight?
I'm good. It's Thursday.
I'm feeling real good. My husband on dinner duty tonight.
Oh my God, sure. He can cook too.
Though.
What?
He could do a little some, but not
like you though.
little some. I had to go in there and stir the rice for him, but he can do a little something.
Okay, ladies. So remind everybody that on the earlier show, let them know that who you are. Starting with Sasha, let them know who you are and what do you do to keep yourself busy as a parent of a child with A.S.D.
Hey.
Caught off guard.
All the time. Queen always get me. I'm Sasha Jones. I do have a full-time job. I'm a financial analyst. That's what I do Monday through Friday. But I also have a notary business. I'm also a financial advisor for people who want to start their own businesses and how to go about that process.
Okay. All right, Stacy.
I too have a 9-to-5. I'm a federal consultant. I do analyst work too, so I understand your pain, Sasha. I understand. Spare time fun, poetry, mentor, new podcaster.
Okay. Do you have a show? The name of your show yet? A title?
Yes, it's called It Takes Work. And it's streaming on all of the podcast channels: Apple, Spotify, Google. I'm learning. So when y'all listen to it, don't hit me with that content creator criteria. I don't have it.
And Miss Halima Magby.
I am the mom of a 7-year-old handsome autistic little boy on the spectrum. I used to have a 9 to 5 or 8 to 4:30, but I just actually recently left my job as an office manager for a construction company to become a full-time caregiver for Gabe because he had so many appointments and I was having to take so much time off work, running around, going here, going there. And my husband is in the military. So that was, and he deployed last year to Kuwait. So it became a lot more difficult for me because I had lost, some of that extra help. But for fun, and as a hobby, I do gardening and I cook.
Okay. All right. Do not. I can't. I'm sorry, Halima. I love you, but I cannot pull that food back up because my stomach hurt right now.
Right now.
You want to say it again, guys?
I want to see the salmon and the mashed potatoes.
Oh my gosh,
Oh my God.
I'm so hungry. I'm hungry. Look at that.
Those are trout fish tacos, rainbow trout fish tacos.
Oh,
right there.
I'm ready to dig in. Look at that.
Girl.
Those potatoes homemade too. No box.
Red potatoes. That come out your garden?
No, not the potatoes.
Okay.
See right there.
Yes.
You see it, Halima? Okay.
That
Yes,
glazed
I'll be able to
salmon.
pick
I don't
that
even
up.
eat salmon like that.
Yes.
But I'll eat yours. Oh, that didn't sound kosher at all, did it? Okay.
Oh my God.
All right. Well, the salad. Yeah, the salad. Strawberries and cucumbers.
Mm-hmm.
That looks delicious.
Thank
What's that in
you.
the middle? Chicken?
You say what's who?
That's chicken?
No, that's salmon.
Salmon. Okay.
Yeah.
We got to teach her, Halima. We got to teach
Yeah, that's salmon, but I do it with chicken too, and I add candied pecans on the one with chicken on it.
That's veganistic. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then we have
That's a seafood chicken parmesan pasta. The sauce is homemade too.
She just homemade and everything.
Girl,
She's my hero. My shero, sorry. How do you find the time? Well, you say you find the time. So who taught you how to cook, Halima?
It's auntie, mama, sister, grandma. I just took a little bit from everybody.
Nice.
Yeah.
A little bit. It looked like you took a lot.
Yeah. Took a little bit from everybody.
She took a lot of bit.
I love food, and so I have a pretty good palate. So when I go to like different restaurants, I'm sitting there thinking like, man, I can recreate this salad, or I can make these potatoes or whatever. So I kind of incorporate my own ingredients from visiting different places.
I find myself doing that as well.
Mm-hmm.
The restaurants, but I can't get my food to look good in pictures though. How you do that?
As long as it tastes good, that's all that matters.
Yeah, it's good, but it don't look good on pictures.
Okay.
So, how you do it? Come on now. No, we'll talk later on.
You got to have an iPhone.
That's what it is.
See, that's what it is.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's what it is.
That's right.
Yes, I'm team Android over here, y'all.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, let me apologize. No, Android is the business. I love my Android.
Oh, Stacy's shaking her head like, yes.
I had the chance to switch over to iPhone, and I said, "Nah, I'm good. I'm so good." So, I got a couple of questions here. From, let's see, BH. He has a question. He said, "At what age of a child do you typically first notice he or she may be autistic?" And that's a very good question.
It is.
That's a very good question. So, ladies, we'll get back on that when we come back from this break. Okay? All right? All righty. We'll be back again. Mm-hmm.
Let me just chill. J dot, O dot, A dot, T. Yeah. Look, a lot of y'all just realize that don't give a fuck about anything. And then, you become an X factor. Worry about that thing.
I've been going through some ain't been right, cause I ain't for
never like it. Lost of excitement, nothing inspired me. Lost my soul, I had to go find it. Now it's the light in me, shining like a diamond in the rough. Almost gave up, but I'm too tough for that. I just wanna clutch the bag, like a white lady when she sees something. No, I keep it low, gotta cut the grass. You don't walk it like you talking, can you slither? You damn right that I'm better, cause everything that glitter ain't gold. Turns out that I'm a fool for both, but at least I know better now. Heart so cold, it's like snow. Is it quantity or quality? Which one you control? I looking for Lauren in a world full of city girls. Looking for Lauren in a world full of heart so cold, it's
Broadcasting live from Atlanta while serving the entire globe. It's the fastest growing radio on the web. It's 106liveradio.com.
To some, a baby's babbling doesn't mean much, but it does. Especially if there's no babbling at all. Little to no babbling by 12 months or later is just one of the possible signs of autism in children. Learn more at autismspeaks.org. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
It takes more than a day to educate the American youth about the risks of getting stewed, claiming the lives of more than 90,000 people every year. It is your role as a responsible adult to initiate the conversation that nobody is willing to talk about. Speak with your friends and family who you've noticed are reliant on heavy drinking. As a parent, teach your children about the alcohol misuse and help them build coping skills. Tell them that stress, anger, loneliness, and peer pressure are a part of life and should not cause them to give in to liquor for relaxation. Please visit nationaltoday.com for more details.
Morning, Mama. How you feeling?
Great, and I'm ready for you today.
I'm checking in on you. Morning meditation?
Check.
Dressed and ready to work out?
Check.
Check your blood pressure yet?
And check.
Boom! Great job, Mom. And about those gold earrings?
No, ma'am.
Now more than ever, it's important that we protect our hearts and the hearts of those we love. Monitor your blood pressure daily and help each other stay motivated. Rally your squad to take the online pledge at releasethepressure.org. Brought to you by the Release the Pressure Coalition and the Ad Council.
Hey friends, it's your young auntie, Miss Lovely T with 106liveradio.com. And this is what's happening in Atlanta. I'm looking for some excitement. I got you. Hey, I'm looking for something kid-friendly. Hey, I got you. I'm looking for some me time. I got you. I'm just looking for some good food. Don't worry, I got you. I'm looking for something healthy. I got you, girl. Don't worry. Go on and stay tuned, friends, to hear all about it. This is not a show you want to miss.
It's What's Happening in Atlanta with Miss Lovely T. Tune in every Saturday from 3 to 4 p.m. on 106liveradio.com.
Time for today's STEM tip. Okay, you know recycling is important. No one wants plastic in the ocean. Here's a cool way to repurpose a plastic bottle. Build an awesome terrarium. Cut a large plastic bottle in half and fill the base with sand, pebbles, potting soil, and your favorite plant. I chose an African violet. Put the top of the bottle over your base and place it in the sun. Your plant will grow sealed in its own ecosystem. Fun, right? Learn more at She Can STEM. A message from the Ad Council.
Prediabetes is serious and more common than most people realize. 1 in 3 American adults has prediabetes, and more than 80% don't know they have it. Prediabetes is a serious medical condition that puts you at high risk for type 2 diabetes. But now, North Carolina residents with prediabetes can enroll in a free or low-cost national diabetes prevention program. Get started now at joinaprogram.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Are you thinking of changing your marketing strategy? 106 Live Radio is the solution you need to promote your goods and services. We are offering special advertising rates on our fast-growing radio network. We can also help you create an audio commercial or a website banner that fits your business needs. It is just that simple. Visit our website at 106liveradio.com for details.
Bringing you the best shows and music 24/7 on your favorite radio. It's 106liveradio.com.
We are back, and it is your girl, Queen.
It's your girl, Nene. And we have Miss Sasha.
Miss Sasha.
Halima. And Stacy.
We're in here tonight talking about, we're actually talking to the parents of children with autism spectrum disorder. And these ladies have been extra fun, and they're teaching me some things that I didn't even know about this disorder.
Yeah, I didn't realize the stages
Can change like that.
Yeah.
I guess I just felt that if you
Awesome.
stuck, you know. Well, that's what we're here for, education.
Seems like they have so much on their hands, you know what I mean? But they do so much. Oh my God, the side businesses, I'm still trying to figure out how to get it all in, but these are super
I commend you,
women.
ladies.
I love it.
And then they stay beautiful. Look at them.
Yes.
I would have fell apart a long time ago. Come with it,
Pulling
ladies.
my hair out, trying to cook and do poetry and put businesses together and figure out people's finances. I lost my mind.
Yes.
Awesome. I'm just saying, I'm trying to put it all together. It's crazy.
Okay. So before we went on break, one of our viewers had a question. The question is, at what age of a child do you typically first notice he or she may be autistic? And I want to ask you guys one by one. And Nene had a question for you, Halima, because we got it from Stacy already. So she wanted to ask you, how old was your son?
He's 7. Gabe is 7.
Okay. All right.
No, but I want also, like, when did you find out that he was artistic?
So, like, my older sister, she works in the health field. She had kind of noticed some things when he was maybe around, I'd say about 2, like certain ways he would hold his hands, the way he would be fixated on light fixtures and things of that nature. But I don't want to say ignored it, but I had spoke to my husband about it, and he was like, well, give him some time, maybe he'll grow out of it. But once we got him into preschool, they started noticing more and more behaviors that put him on the spectrum. Like, he was real fixated on balls. He would run real fast. Like, he was very, very fidgety. He would like line things up in a straight line. Loud noises would bother him. Like, he would scream and be scared of moving objects on the ground, like flowers and leaves. And so before we put him into pre-K, one of his teachers in preschool was like, maybe you guys should look into getting them checked out. And so first I took him actually to Child Find here in Athens, Clark County, which is a program that basically they kind of they don't diagnose your child with autism, but they let you know if he's eligible for an IEP before he goes into the actual school system, which he tested pretty high for on some of the scales, but in some areas he was really low. So I got on the wait list for the Marcus Autism Institute in Atlanta, which is like almost impossible to get on. Like, I think we're still on the wait list right now to get him diagnosed. And then his pediatrician was like, well, there's a new facility here in Athens that's opening called Hope Bridge. And so we took him to Hope Bridge, and he was maybe about 4.5 or 5. when we got the official diagnosis on him. So between pre-K and kindergarten is when we got the official diagnosis.
Okay. Same question, Stacy.
Yes. See.
So I had my son really young. I was 21. And so I really didn't know developmentally, he was social. He was a social baby. He did like to play with string. He would play with a lot of string. He would pull string out of towels, out of pillows. You needed to tape down his shoelaces, and he would always do his hands like this. His hands would do this, he would, and he overstimulated a lot. But I didn't know what that was then, and so he got diagnosed really late. He was almost going into the 6th grade. He was 11, going on 12. And so we had the school system. We were in Atlanta at the time. And the school system just kind of pushed him through. He wasn't on an IEP or anything like that. They just kind of pushed him through. And we met a friend who was an education advocate. And she said, have you ever considered having your son, screened for autism? And I was like, what is that? I didn't even know what it was. I was like, what's that? And so she helped us get set up through the school system, because I didn't even know the schools would do it, but it was so much red tape that you had to go through for them to do it. And because she was an education advocate, she was able to make these requests for records that we didn't know we could have access to and all of these things. And so we were able to actually get him tested, including neurological examinations, all on the school's dime. To find out, exactly what it was. And he was diagnosed with Asperger's, and he was put on an IEP. And it wasn't until we actually relocated to Virginia. And I hate that it's this way, but the school system was much more, it was much better. They didn't just classify him as, oh, he's going to be antisocial and he's not going to do this. They just named all of the things he wouldn't be able to do and didn't really give us any hope on what he would be able to do. And so when we got here to Virginia, he was getting ready to turn 6. He had just turned 16. And school was out in Georgia. So when they moved to Virginia, school was still in session. The school called us because they got his records. And they called and they said, hey, we want to have a conversation about your son's IEP. When we got there, it was something we had never seen before. They had teachers from the previous grade, teachers from the grade he was going to. He had a coach, and he had a counselor, and he had what they called a resource support teacher. And they were all in the room with us, and they were going through everything. They were like, here, these are resources you can have. Here's some benefits you need to look into. Here's some things he can do. And by the time he got into the middle of the summer there, he had his first job. Whereas in the other school system, they were like, he's not going to be able to work. He's not going to be able to do this. He's not going to be able to do that. He's not good at, and it was just all of the things. And now he's 23 years old. So I definitely, like when Lima was saying how her son leveled up with the resources, the right resources, and somebody taking their time, taking their care, making sure the parents are educated. And so if I had to give any advice, I would say to parents, look for an education advocate. It's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with getting somebody to help you interpret that paperwork, make it make sense. So, yeah. So he was 12.
Okay.
Awesome. What about you, Sasha?
Well, actually, since Phoenix is my stepson, I wasn't there when he was initially diagnosed. But I believe that his dad found out when he was around 7 years old as well.
Okay. Well, actually, I think this is his father that made the comment. He said that Phoenix got accepted to the Marcus Center, went in for the initial exam, and the therapist said she didn't think Phoenix needed their program.
This is true.
Wow.
What is that
So
about?
is it that they just only take them at certain levels? That's weird. Because you did say he's a level 3, right?
Yes. I believe at the time when Phoenix went, Phoenix was on his best behavior.
Trick the system.
He went in there. I think the only thing he didn't do was actually talk. And they were kind of like, well, he does everything. He's independent.
Oh, wow.
He really doesn't need our program. That program is more for children trying to learn to do a lot of the things that Phoenix was already doing. So I think that's probably why they didn't accept him into the program.
How old is Phoenix again?
Phoenix is 18. He'll be 19 in August.
Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. And you say he's a little more independent.
Yes,
Okay.
he does everything on his own. He just is nonverbal. He's just nonverbal.
Okay. Wow. And you all heard Phoenix in the beginning. He did his little song for you. I gotta hear it. You want to hear it again?
I want to hear it again.
She wants to hear it
Gonna be
again.
the next Luther.
Okay, well, let's hear Baby Luther. Oh, you know what? Sasha, introduce this song.
Oh, yes. This is my boy Phoenix singing a little Danny Lay. Take it easy. No, he's singing better than me, though.
All right.
Awesome.
Oh man, that was cool.
You know what he was saying? Like I knew what he was vibing to.
We got a singer, we got a detailer, and oh man, and we probably have a little chef on our hands when he get older.
Okay, I had a question. For each of you ladies, one by one. Any of you can start off first, but with my question, I want to know like which object. Like I know each kid has an object that they like to hold on to. It's like their comfort, and most parents have hangers and stuff. And you mentioned, Stacy, that your son was playing with strings, right? Was there any other thing that he had, or was that just his thing, the strings?
He walks around with a ribbon. He keeps a piece of ribbon, really long satin piece of ribbon, and you'll see it. It'll be in his pocket. Like he's older now, so he knows that people are aware. So he keeps it in his pocket, but every now and then you'll see him pull it out, and he just, twirls around it in his hand. But yeah, ribbon, it's ribbon for him.
Okay. And what about you, Halima?
Gabe doesn't really carry any objects, but he's really fixated on balloons and balls. Mm-hmm. So like if we're somewhere and there's a ball or a balloon, he's like, it has his full attention for the whole time. I mean, he can stay. I got him an Easter basket, and it had one of those big punching balloons in it.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
I know he played with it for like 5 hours. He wasn't interested in the eggs with the candy, the games, none of that. He was fixated on the punching balloon. So I would say balloons and balls.
Balloons and balls. Okay. And what about you, Sasha? What about Phoenix?
When Phoenix was younger, he actually used to walk around with the little toy cars, little Hot Wheels cars. He liked those and yo-yos. But as he's gotten older, most of the time he doesn't walk around with anything in his hand unless it's food or drink. But he will, from time to time, play with the little fidget spinners with the lights on it. He likes those.
Okay. All right. And so we'll be back. When we come back, I want to bring up the question about you brought up food. So we're gonna talk about food, like their eating habits. All right.
Yes.
We will be right back.
Oh yeah. I would like to get to know if I could be the kind of girl that you could be down for. 'Cause when I look at you, I feel something tell me that you're the kind of guy that I should make a move on. I
get exotic with the melodic tune. I get hypnotic with the moon, but you got to put me down soon. I flip a sideshow if you come my way. Up, down, and around, even sideways. I'm about as ready as the light can get. We can go all out. I ain't afraid of the sweat, but yet I bet you got the techniques to freak a girl inside out. What's that all about? Can I have some of that? You gotta put me on. Word around town is your 9 men strong. I wanna be put on in the worst way. Since the first day, I think it was a Thursday. You be that brother that I wanna sink my teeth in. Make me wanna ask, where the hell you been? I like the way you be with all that personality, but I got flavor too. You need to get with me.
What you going through? I wanna be down. I wanna be down with you. Oh, yeah. It's true. I wanna be down. I wanna be down. Oh, yeah.
He was born 20 years ago, just to pimp toes. Every day, new clothes. Look at the cut, coupe pose. On 3, got the heat so fluffy. Slanging fatties because it's more than 20 ducats. Struck it. Kinda rich, now his pockets looking straight. Slam the D's on the benzo, pancake by the gate. Mom's looking straight with her half, she got great. Lounging in her new home, that's about the state. I'll be your core mail, won't tell. You can get it when you want it, even though you got chicks all up on it. Don't matter, cause brother, you fly. I can't lie. I've been macking daddy from the corner of my eye. Now, baby, bring it on. Don't be frontin' on your baby boo. All I wanna know is what's up with you. How can I get with you? Seems like you got a hold on me. It must be voodoo, cause baby, I want you.
I wanna be down with you. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
About day short, about day tall, about so big, about so small, about this length, about this width, about this flow, about this gift. Instinct me and me right up your alleyway. Skip the Moet, let's chill with some Alizé. Enough stressing all day. Let me massage your mind as my mental starts to play. A ghetto sauce who you are, and I'm your sexual chocolate bar. And I gotta keep strong for the cause, and you gotta keep me strong for the tours. Brother, man, and me, damn the family. What else could we be with no one understands us but we? You were the first to tame me. Big teeth. I'm out.
I wanna be down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I wanna be down. I wanna be down with you. Oh yeah. I wanna be down with you.
Hey, here we go, here we go, here we go now. And it's on, yeah, and you don't stop. Brandy is in the house.
You are now watching.
I see you.
Sometimes pretend to be your friend.
I see you.
Smiling faces show no traces of the evil that lurks within.
I see you. Smiling faces. Smiling faces. Smiling faces. Smiling faces. Could be your brother, sister, cousin, or babe. Running around, snitching.
Here we go.
Hiding their hands, but they throwing up hands. Just got you slipping and falling. How did this happen?
All right, we are back. It is your girl Queen.
It's your girl Nene.
Yes. Oh, that's Sasha.
Hey, Sasha.
There you go.
Sassy.
Oh God, I'm having issues with this camera, but it's cool. So, tonight we're here, and we're with the parents of children with A.S.D. We're talking to Miss Stacy Wilson, Halima Magby, and Miss Sasha Jones. I left it for you to say it, Nene. I guess Nene.
Oh, my bad. Y'all know we got the super women here.
Yeah.
Oh,
And the
yeah.
topic has been nice. While we were on break, we wanted to bring up the question about their eating habits. But before we do that, I definitely want to go into this question here from Courtney Mitchell. She said, "What is the best part of having a child with ASD?" Ladies.
I'll go first.
Okay.
The honesty. I've learned a lot from my son because he doesn't filter things through his emotions. He's very honest. Now, sometimes that's a challenge because you can't tell if he, did you hear what I said? And he just got the same facial expression. But it teaches me because he doesn't internalize things. It is what it is. He's gonna do what he's supposed to do. If he's upset, he's gonna let you know I'm upset. If he's happy, he's gonna let you know he's happy. But he's honest. He's gonna tell you flat out, do you like that? No, I don't like it, and here's why. And then he's gonna walk away. He's not gonna wait for you to process it. He's just gonna say what he need to say. If I said what I said was a person, he would be it. So, and that's the best. That's the best part of having an autistic child is, and he's pure, and it's refreshing.
Oh, what about you, Miss Lima? Miss Halima?
I would say for me, the best part about having an autistic child is the pureness, like Stacy said. Like Gabriel is so pure in his love. Like he's just so loving. And the love is so pure. Like it's beautiful. Like he's generous, he's caring, he's compassionate. Like all those fruits of the spirit, Gabe has it.
Oh, Gabe.
Oh.
All right, Sasha. How about you?
For me, it would be our bond. Me and Phoenix have a bond. And because I'm not his biological mom, that's the most special thing for me because it's like he literally chose me to be that parent for him. It's times when he's, having a meltdown or whatever, and I'm the only person that can calm him down.
Wow.
He'll give me a hug. He's because he's nonverbal, he can only show us how he feels.
Mhm.
So I'll say, Phoenix, give me a hug. He'll come and give me a hug. He'll give me a kiss. He blows me kisses. He smiles at me. He might sing to me. We just have our own little time. Yeah, Mr. Luther. He might serenade me a little bit. And it's just so special. It's just everything that we do is so special. I love that boy.
Look at that. All that mushy stuff.
Emotional over here.
Right.
Well,
that is
one of a kind.
You
It's
about to
pure.
make me cry.
All these ladies over here crying, y'all. I'm gonna keep the camera on me. All right, so that was a good question. Courtney, thank you so much, big sister of Gabe.
Yes.
You made that clear.
Yes. By the way.
By the way. So back to the question at hand. Eating habits. I like to know about the eating habits. How do you guys get them to eat? Are there any issues with making the guys eat? Everybody got quiet.
Okay, Halima, I know you. I know.
Okay, so what I'll say is like Gabe, he was very, 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 very picky. And just to kind of give you an idea of how picky, so he's 7. He just started eating chicken last year.
Okay.
Like, all kids love chicken nuggets, wings, fried chicken. Gabe would not eat it. He was very fixated on soft textures, so that I could only get him to eat like bananas, spaghetti. That's like his favorite dish. He loves a cheeseburger from McDonald's. Bacon, things like that. So he was very, very, very picky in the beginning, but now he's starting to kind of come around slowly to a lot of different textures of foods.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Halima. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I agree with Halima from the texture perspective, and very picky. Texture, especially not. Those were all the things I had to learn and understand because it didn't make sense to me. But once we got an understanding of what it was, you know, as when he was younger, when Terrell was younger, before we got him diagnosed, all he would eat. I don't know if y'all remember those little Chef Boyardee microwave meals, the little small ones you could throw in the microwave.
Yeah.
He would eat those every day, all day long. And then when he started going to school, he ate peanut butter and jelly every single day. And I was just like, you don't want a turkey sandwich? No. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich. He did it for like 2 years. And then he started getting into Pop-Tarts. But as an adult, even still, my husband and I, we joke, we say, you know, whoever the woman is that he's going to marry, I hope she doesn't have an expensive palate. Because all he likes chicken, hot links. He'll eat pancakes, and he loves jambalaya. He learned how to make jambalaya on his own. So he makes jambalaya all the time. And now he's into red beans and rice, which I never thought he would be because he's just not a texture person. Like, he doesn't like seafood. He doesn't like chocolate. He doesn't like macaroni and cheese. He doesn't like potatoes. So it was a challenge. It was a challenge. But he's 23 years old, and he's still very, you can run your life by his grocery list. It's real simple.
Wow.
Sasha?
Phoenix eats everything and everybody food. He doesn't care what it is. As long as it's already cooked and he has hot sauce, he's going to eat it.
Hot sauce.
So I've never experienced the texture thing. And he's going to eat your food and his with no problem.
This is very interesting and entertaining.
He's going to sing while
he eats. You are blessed. And another thing too is, I don't know if you all, Lima and Sasha, have experienced this. Terrell does not like ice in his drinks. He drinks his drinks almost like room temperature. And my nail technician, her son is on the spectrum, and he's the same way. Whenever he orders a Sprite with no ice. His drinks have to have no ice. But yeah, and he doesn't like hot drinks.
Now, Gabe, he loves ice because he was anemic for a couple of years. So like, he loves to munch on ice, but his drink of choice, which was kind of different, is he loves water. Like, he will pick
to drink. Thing.
Yeah, he will drink water. Like, I'll ask him what he wants for dinner. Do you want water? You want juice? You want milk? 100% of the time, he's always going to say that he wants water.
Okay.
All right. I want to be like Gabe when I grow up. I want to learn how to drink water. I can't.
He said, me too.
Yeah, me too.
Y'all don't like water?
It's good for you. It's refreshing. Get a kind that you like. It's good for you. I'm telling you.
I know it is.
Not my swag on the water thing. I drink it because it's necessary, but it's not my thing.
I like how you put that.
It's necessary.
That's why I tell myself I'm going to drink this bottle of water. It's necessary.
All right, I got a couple more questions before the night goes, before we end. We're almost there, ladies. So let's see. How is it parenting an adult child with A.S.D? For the parents who have adults.
So it's better now, because when Terrell got to the age of adulthood, like the legal biological adult age, you have to be careful who they're talking to, because people will say to them, "Oh, you're grown now," and so because he has that sort of deadpan, emotionless movement, he'll say stuff like, "I'm an adult now," and so I'll hit him with the, "Okay, cool, pack your bags, go on, move out there, get a lease, get your own place, and holler at me," and then he'll settle back in. Wait, they're helping me, they're taking care of me. So we have to communicate with him differently, because we do want him to be self-sufficient. So we talk to him like the adult that he is. And yeah, so it can be challenging, because when they're on the spectrum, they like what they like. They want to do what they want to do. And that redirection, even though you were redirecting them a lot as a child, as an adult, the redirection comes a little bit tougher, because now they feel like they don't want to be told what to do. But it's getting better, and it comes more from his father. He's more receptive to his father. Just because he's like, "You always fussing at me, so I'm gonna go talk to my daddy who got patience. You don't have patience." So yeah.
Okay. Courtney said, what was it like getting the family to adjust and accept that your loved one was diagnosed with ASD? Again, what was it like getting the family to adjust to it? Any of you have any thing to say about that? No?
I have
That's a good
two.
question though,
Go
Courtney.
ahead.
It wasn't that hard because Phoenix was so young. A lot of the family already kind of seen certain signs that that Phoenix might have a condition, and so once it was identified what it was, everybody kind of just was already, we were already aware, and we were already, treating Phoenix, a little differently, more, in a more special way, show him more attention, because we've seen, so it just kind of put something that we really didn't know, it just made sense, basically.
Yeah.
For us. Yeah.
Okay. And you were about to say something?
I think for me, it's been an adjustment, and it's still an adjustment now, because Gabriel is so high functioning in his disability. When we go around certain family members, he can seem, like he's a normal child, but they don't kind of associate some of his behaviors, like if he's having a meltdown, or if he's overstimulated by certain activities, they kind of treat him the same that they would the other children. And I kind of have to, step in a little bit and be like, "Hey, hold on, slow your roll," and be his advocate, because they don't really understand that a high functioning child with autism still has a disability. And you have to kind of approach and deal with them a little bit different.
Okay. Yeah. With that being said, and we only got 2 minutes left, ladies, but I definitely need to know your fears. To piggyback a little bit about what you said, Halima, about him growing up and people not understanding what he's doing. Like, do you fear that? Because I know, Stacey, your son, you say he's off to college, and Sasha said she doesn't really worry about Phoenix much, because he's like stage 3, so he has to be taken care of. But how do you all like feel about that? Like the coming out of the household and people handling them in public?
I think for me,
that's it. I do a lot of praying. A lot of praying.
Yeah, I think for me, it's still a process. I'm still learning because Gabriel is so young. But I think I'd be lying if I said I didn't have fear. On top of him having autism, he's a Black boy.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's a whole nother level of and topic, for maybe a different show, because he's autistic and he's a Black young man.
Mm-hmm.
So him being labeled and treated a certain way, or maybe even killed in the street because someone doesn't understand that maybe he's having a meltdown, or maybe he's overstimulated, or maybe he just needs to be pulled to the side and talked to. So for me, the fear is there. But like Stacey said, a lot of praying and just learning and maneuvering our way through the process, and praying and hoping for the best.
Yes. I wish you ladies much luck and love and prayer. Thank you for coming on the show, Stacey Wilson, Halima Magby, and Sasha Jones. We really appreciate you guys for showing up and bringing awareness to this disease. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
And we're going to do this again.
Super women.
Super women. Come back next
Thank
year. Talk about it again. We have more good questions. And thank you, everybody who tuned in.
All right.
Good night.
Good night.